Hi everyone, welcome back again today. Today we're going to be talking about rock climbing. So I'm here at Whips Ledges, which is the only place in the Cleveland Metro Parks that you are able or it's allowed to climb. So today I'm going to talk about just kind of the first steps that you need to take if you're thinking about getting into climbing. So of course climbing starts with something that you're anchored to. So you need materials to anchor yourself, and then you need something to anchor that to you and you to the anchor. So to start, of course, I have my climbing rope. This rope is different than any other rope that you may have at your house, and it's different because it's actually stretchy. So this rope will stretch up to 30% of the length of the entire rope. So for example, if I have a 70-meter rope or 210 feet, you can see a stretch of up to 60 or 70 feet. So it's pretty incredible, and that's what makes you have a soft landing when you ultimately do fall. So that's pretty cool. So this is a climbing rope. So we have our rope, which anchors us to the anchors. So next we need something that we can anchor ourselves to the rope with, and that's going to be a harness. So I have my harness here. A harness is not unlike a pair of shorts or pants. It just doesn't have any material around it. So it kind of starts with, you have a large waist belt here that would sit at above your hips, kind of around your belly button area, and then you have two leg loops that your legs would go into. Some harnesses have adjustable leg loops, so you can see that there's a buckle here. So the buckle is for the waist strap, but some harnesses actually have adjustable leg loops. Mine does not. And then we have this wonderful black piece right here, which is called the belay loop. So belay loop allows you to clip carabiners and things to it. And then underneath the belay loop, as you can see my finger come through here, is our tie-in points. So this is ultimately where we would take our rope and we would tie into the system to make us safe. Kind of moving up from there, we have a helmet. While helmets are not required for this activity, they're always a great idea because you never know when things might be coming at you from above. So a helmet, rock climbing helmets are designed a little bit differently than bike helmets. They're meant to have an impact on the top, not necessarily the sides or the front. So while it's not required, it's a really good idea to have. And lastly, for the clothing options, we have shoes. So rock climbing shoes are a little bit different. They're a lot stiffer than your normal shoes, and the rubber on the bottom is actually tackier and stickier to help you create that friction to stay on the wall. You can see they kind of have pointed toes or hard edges, and it's really important that they fit snugly, almost like a sock, because the more snug they fit, the more responsive they will be. So that's all of our soft gear stuff. And lastly, what you're gonna need is some sort of belay device and way to clip it to your harness. So here I have what is called a tubular device, because you can kind of see the rope would come in one end and come out the bottom. So this is really great. It's called an ATC. And it is a tubular device. I also here have something called an assisted braking device. So what that is as you open up, you can kind of see on the inside with this lever that the rope would get pinched in the event of a quick loading. So these are two different belay devices. One is not better than the other. You just need to know which one you prefer. So kind of in recap, you need a harness, shoes, belay device, and a rope, and you'd be good to go climbing.